What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, yesterday I talked about Terra Luna Classic and I answered a specific question that a lot of people wanted answered. And that question was, is Terra Luna Classic dead? Now, Terra Luna Classic was dropping quite a bit. From the peak point, it was down more than 50%. And people were wondering, like, what's going on with this? Are we going to see it drop more? Are you going to invest into any more? Like, what's going to happen here? Because I'm kind of getting scared with the place that they bought. And it's understandable. People buy in at the top, they buy in at the peak point, and, someone has to get us to some of those numbers, right? We don't get to 0.0006 without people investing at 0.00059 or 58 or 57. So people are investing at the peak point, and we understand. Sorry for the coughing. We understand, why you may be upset with the fact that Terra Luna Classic did fall back. But today is a different story. We're seeing it up quite a bit, really running in the day, and it just looks fantastic. Now, it doesn't look as good as it did when it was running and it was up basically 400%, but it still looks good. And to be able to see it run shows that it still has some life, still has some fight in it, especially while the market is down. So it shows that it's not completely following the market and that retail traders really have a handle on what's going on here. So before we get started here, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos just like this one. Make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. This morning we had a great live stream on Twitch, which was the first monetized live stream over on Twitch. And I appreciate everybody that showed up, anybody that became, or that sent subs or whatever. I'm not used to the lingo over in Twitch. Anybody who gifted subs, whatever you did, I really appreciate it so much. And the people that were watching, yeah, I do appreciate it. Now, we talked about a bunch of different things. We went through some reactions with some different financial stuff. Obviously, talked about Terra Luna Classic. But if you want to go and check that out, that link should be down in the description as well. Also, don't forget about my Patreon if you guys are interested in that. But let's go ahead and talk about Terra Luna Classic. So Terra Luna Classic is currently up 29%, right? Basically, in that 30% range, which is what you really want to see. It was at a low of 0.0002468 to a high of 0.0003280. And you can see that right now it's up 29. It's actually climbing a little bit. It's up 29, 29.27%. Sorry, my throat is just being weird on me. So I'm just going to take a sip of water, see if that clears it. I don't know what's going on. But basically, we're at about 31 or 32 when it comes to the price. And I'm happy with seeing that type of a gain, right? Because the volume, we're seeing the volume around 1.2, 1.2 and a half billion, which is crazy, right? Great to be able to see that. We want to see it consistently around $1 billion worth of volume. And if we could see the market cap stay around that $2 billion mark, we'll be happy as well. Now, the one thing that we are focused on in this time period is the burns. We want to make sure that the burns are going to happen. And when the burns do happen, we can see a massive push. Now, it all depends whether we're going to see, massive amounts of burns, maybe like, 20 billion or 30 billion versus 10 billion or 5 billion in one day. But either way, if we're seeing 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 billion, coins that are burned in one day, I'm all for it. We understand that off-chain burns are a big thing, but we don't know if that's going to happen. But if we get to the on-chain burns and we're burning off 5 billion tokens or coins, I'm definitely all for it. And so is a bunch of other people. I mean, it will create hype, will create FOMO, and we're already seeing that push in exactly what's going on here. Now, if we scroll down to the chart and we look at how it was the last, day, the last 24 hours, we can see how it was at this low of 24. Did climb a little bit, caught a double top where people thought that it would start resisting from, and it did resist from. It kind of leveled out and then started to skyrocket and just literally broke past. Like, you can see how it did have multiple touch points, creating another double top situation where people actually were a little bit bearish at that moment. But you could see, obviously, there was a lot of bulls that were ready to buy into the position. They bought in, and it got to this peak point here of almost 33 before resisting at that point and falling down a little bit. If we go the last 7 days, We're going to see how this has, really fallen from that 50 mark all the way down here. You could see it stair step on the way down and kind of push down, and you're seeing it break past these points where these were, hard resistances, breaking past 26 all the way up to 30, which a lot of people were skeptical that it was going to even get to 30, that it was going to break past 30, and it easily broke past that 30 level. Now we're looking for it to break past, one of these levels up here. So around, 39, we're waiting for it to break past that point. We're also looking at 33. We're waiting for it to break past that point because that's a new resistance that we're going to see. So all in all, today is really, really good with the amount of volume. Now, if we go and look at where the volume is coming from, you're looking at 50% of the volume that comes from Binance, right? And then you have 10%, 10.39% that comes from KuCoin, which is interesting because we don't know if KuCoin is going to be doing the off-chain burns. So that's definitely something that, we obviously want to shine a light on there. MEXC, they're doing the burns. They're still sitting around 7.7% in volume, around $7 or $8 million that flows through MEXC. But they're the only ones, them and Coinin are the only ones that are doing the burns as of right now. So we obviously want to see a lot more burns that are going through there. But all in all, today is good. We're up 30% as of right now. 30%. Volume is up 61, almost 62% on the day. That's great. I've been telling everybody that I really don't want to see a massive push to this position. I want to see it fall back in the price because once the burn is actually implemented, once we see on-chain and maybe off-chain burns as well, we're going to see so much that's burning off. And I just want to see a lower price because the lower the price is, the more that we're burning, right? Because we're going to see a certain amount of volume. People are going to buy whatever volume they're going to buy. If you're going to buy $1,000, you're going to buy $1,000 worth. Whether you get 4 million, 5 million, 10 million, or whatever, you're still going to buy $1,000 worth. So people are going to spend what they're going to spend, but whether they get more is to say whether the price is high or low. So anyways, great day today. A bunch of people, are happy. I've seen nothing but positive things that are going on in Twitter, in Discord, in Patreon, all of that stuff. But guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I don't believe I will be live tomorrow. There may be some surprise streams that we end up doing here and there, but I don't believe I'll be live tomorrow. I will upload videos tomorrow. So make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Make sure you go and check out my Twitch. If you guys want to follow that during the week, we're going to be doing a lot of streams over there. Also, if you want to follow my Patreon, link is in the description. We have about 250 members over there, which we're definitely growing, and a lot of people in the Discord, and we're looking to grow that thing so that we can see more people that know what they're talking about, talking to one another and basically like bouncing ideas off of one another. That's what it's all about. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next video.